Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Controlled Chaos here, bringing you a deck profile of my Evilswarms. This deck is huge right now, it's everywhere. But there aren't a whole lot of real good deck profiles on it from what I found online. There's only been a few regional tops that have actually been posted with it. Yesterday I took this deck to the Syracuse New York Regionals. I ended up getting 26th place. I lost on a horrible ruling. Basically they tried to say that a forbidden dress when chained to a heavy infantry didn't negate the destruction because it wasn't used prior, but they were wrong. We looked it up afterwards, but that ended up actually costing me the match on the bubble. But I ended up getting 26th place anyway. Only top 24 top though, but 26 isn't bad. And then I actually brought it to locals today. Didn't even plan on going actually. I was still pretty tired from Syracuse, and I ended up splitting top, so first/second place with a very, very good player. And yeah, so here is the deck profile. Start off with 2 Rescue Rabbits. There's a 3-card void in Evilswarms that is filled by many people by Sabersource. The 3 cards obviously are the 3 Kirkion when Kirkion comes out in Tachyon Galaxy. I don't like Sabersource, so I filled that 3-card void with 2 Tour Bus, or 2 Tour Guide and a Tour Bus. Pretty nice combo with that. I'll show after the deck. My only target for Rabbit is 3 Evilswarm Heliotrope. Then for the rest of my Evilswarm monsters, I got 3 Evilswarm Caster, 3 Evilswarm Thunderbird. This is all standard at this point. And then 2 Mandragora. That's just player preference at that point. You can run 2 or 3. I only like 2. I don't really like drawing into this, especially late game. Early game it's nice, but otherwise, it's a target for a lure. It's not bad. It's good enough to play it too, let me put it that way. That's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. Standard 3 Infestation Pandemic. Just too broken. 2 MST. Hugest bad matchup of this deck is Fire Fist by far, because they could just go tanky, bear, pop, swing, whatever. You stop their tanky and you're fine. So 2 main decked. Then I got 2 Forbidden Dress. You do this you set this with an Ophion and Pandemic, you're fine. Almost impossible to get over. Then for our one-ofs, we got 1 Rhoda, 1 Lance, 1 Allure, and then the Trinity. Pretty standard there. Not everybody runs Lance. I really like Lance because it helps Ophion get over bigger monsters. If they have their Biscayos already out on the field, for some reason, you get out Ophion, you can swing over it. I don't know. And it also helps in the mirror match, getting over their Evilswarm. Onto the Traps. 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison, 2 Mirror Force, the Solemn Brothers, and then 3 Fiendish Chain. Again, main deck answers to your worst matchups right here. Things like Raikou hurt for those occasional rogue Cash Dragon players that are still lingering around. Fire Fist, obviously it helps mirror match, it helps, it's just a good card. Then I'll do my extra deck. For rank 3s, because I run the Tour Guide engine, I got Zenmanes, Levier, and Leviathan. Levier is by far the best of the 3. And I'll show you why with that combo in a sec. Then I got our generic rank 4s. Oh, actually I forgot rank 3. Also Acid Golem, just added him. Actually today, I used him for locals, I didn't use him for Syracuse. Didn't use him at all actually in the tournament. But that's why I kind of forgot. Rank 4s, for generics, you run Maestroke, Abyss Dweller, and Black Ship. In my opinion, you could either fit Black Ship or Cowboy. I don't think there's room in this deck for both, except for maybe if you take out Acid Golem. But Acid Golem's a very good answer in the mirror match. So, yeah. And then on to the Evilswarm rank 4s. You got 1 Nightmare, 1 Bahamut, 1 Thanatos, I don't know how to pronounce that, but 3 Ophion, and then an Ouroboros, and then one of my favorite cards, obviously other than Ophion, is Shockmaster. At Syracuse, two matches, both at the top tables. I believe one was at table 4, one was at table 8. I won because I went first turn Shockmaster, second turn Ophion, and they could not do anything. One was against Mono Mermail, one was against Fire Fist. So it's very broken and very makeable in this deck. Then lastly, my side deck. 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Max C, 1 Night Assailant. My, to quote AJ Serini, Chef Green 315, who goes to my locals, the spicy tech, I guess, of this extra deck. 1 Caius, very good in the mirror match. Dress can't protect their monster, Lands can't protect their monster, Pandemic can't protect their monster. It's just, they take 1,000, lose Ophion, and you get, you know, Caius. And they can't XYZ Reborn it for some of the builds that run that, because obviously it's banished. 1 MST, because I have 2 in the main deck. 2 Nightbeam, pretty obvious from Mermail. 1 Soul Drain, for decks that don't care about macro. I don't know. Basically, I contemplated between that and 2 macro or 3 macro, and you can't Solemn Warning a Soul Drain. So I figured it'd be more solid to go with 2 macro and a Soul Drain. And then lastly, 2 Deck Devi and 1 EEV. EEV is so broken, it's going to get more broken because the new Prophecy build with Judgment Day is just, or Spellbook of Judgment, whatever it's called, is just stupid. And if you can get rid of all their spells, it's broken. Alright, now real quick I'm just going to show this combo because not everybody knows it, and they should because it's very good. Let's see. Just getting out everything you'd get here. Nope. And lastly, Levier. You get all this off of 2 cards. Alright, you get all this off of 2 cards. All you need is Rabbit and Tour Guide. You actually draw that a lot in this deck. I don't know if it's because it's secrets. I'm not one of those believers that rarity really makes a difference, but whatever. Since I upped my rarity, I seem to be drawing it a lot more. So, you go Rabbit, summon, effect, get your 2 Heliotrope. Other way. So, you're going to overlay into Ophion. Attach a Heliotrope to gain his effect, to add an Infestation Pandemic to hand. Set it, do whatever you please, whatever. Even if your opponent gets rid of this, but let's say they don't, whatever. That's beside the point. Then the next turn play. So, 1 Heliotrope's now in grave. You summon Tour Guide. With Tour Guide, you summon Tour Bus. You overlay for Levier. You detach Tour Bus, summon Rabbit. Tour Bus's effect goes off, putting your second Heliotrope back in deck, allowing you to use Rabbit's effect again. So 2 more Heliotrope. Now, for those of you not too great at math, if they have a blank field, this is game. This adds up to over 8,000 damage. I believe it's like 8,300, just off the top of my head. I'm not quite sure though, but it's more than 8,000. And if not, it's still a boss field, because then you can simply do that, get another Pandemic, do whatever you need to do. Your field is just stacked and they can't get over it, to be honest. If you open those 2 and they can't stop either one, it's, you know, GG from there. And then if you need to, if it's second or third game, you know, you're not afraid to waste one of these guys on it. So, that's it for the combo, and that's it for the deck, guys. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and Controlled Chaos signing out.